Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. How's everyone's day going today? Look, I've got some Valorant gameplay for you guys today. We're just going to be watching over the gameplay while I go over my top 5 reasons why I think Valorant is the top FPS to come out so far. Couple of little housekeeping notes for you just at the start, won't be too long. Firstly, this is all gameplay from my channel over at Hero for Life on the Twitch program, on the Twitch client, lads. That'll be www.twitch.com/hero4.tv/hero for life. Anyway, don't worry about that, that'll be all in the description. And the second one is, I know I haven't been uploading very often. I just haven't been really enjoying many of the games I've been playing recently. Now Valorant's coming out, I'm actually going to be dropping a lot more videos, definitely weekly videos. And I'm actually be paying the editor maybe to get some actual good gameplay out there for you. This is some good gameplay from my Twitch channel. And obviously I'm going to be doing a couple of videos, spicy videos just recorded for YouTube as well. But that's basically all the housekeeping, guys. We'll get straight into it. I'll just be going with the top 5 reasons why I think Valorant is that #1 FPS. My first reason for you guys is, look, it is free to play, which we're not going to be paying $100 like when Overwatch came out. I bought Overwatch for like $100, played it for 10 hours, and then never played it again. So just having a free to play game that's not pay to win as well, it's just there's no negative aspect for that, especially with a company like Riot, where they're going to be making a lot of money. So it's still going to be getting money sunk into it, which is obviously lovely. That's a really quick little thing that I think is it's worth being said. Like a free-to-play game that is going to be having money sunk into it still, it's just so it's just such a good positive that you can't really look over it. A lot of people would probably, but it's just such a massive thing. I think it needs to be said. But that's a really quick one, so that that didn't take much time. My second reason is it's pretty easy to pick up, and it's obviously a lot of fun just to pick up for a little bit and just have some fun with your mates. That kind of ties in with the free to play. You can pick up this game, play it for play 1 or 2 games with your mates and just have a fun time, and it's not hard to pick up, right? Basic concept of it is running around and shoot people, and if you're just playing for fun, you're not going to be having a lot of sweaty people that you're versing either. And a lot of the champions that are in the game, or agents I should say, I'm a Riot nerd, they are champions all the time, but they're pretty easy to pick up, like the first champions and stuff. Like I played the Archer guy, I don't know the names yet, sorry guys. It only just dropped for OC, which is the region I play in, in Australia. It only dropped recently, 2 days ago, and I actually didn't watch any YouTube videos on it, just so it was fresh for myself, which is the reason I didn't make any YouTube videos on it before that as well. But yeah, now it's out and full release for everyone. I played the arrow guy, and he's really simple. He just throw out a dart and it gives some vision. That's basically all your concept you need to know there. And look, you can play it, jump on, play with your mates, and it's really fun just to vibe with a 5-man party and just kill some people in a game. It's pretty easy to pick up. There's no big strategies in the early game. It's just you just shoot something. It's not crazy amount of concepts and stuff like that. Most of the maps are pretty, there's only 4 maps to pick up, so it's not like you're gonna be playing a new map every game, so you're gonna be confused constantly. And all the maps have the similar layouts, with a slight twist, right? So there's a map with there's 3 bomb sites instead of 2. That's its twist. You got this map, which is probably the most simple one. It's just the basic 2-site map. Then you've got one that has the teleporters, which is quite interesting, having teleports and stuff. And I thought that would be most complex, and I didn't like it. I thought I wouldn't like that one, but it was actually pretty easy to pick up once you understand what the teleporters do. And then there's the 4th one with the ropes and shit. I fucking hate that map. Let's just move on from that map and go on to my point number 3, which it's made by Riot, guys. And I know a lot of people, there's a lot of mixed opinion with Riot. Even the people that love League of Legends probably hate Riot. But they are like a fucking huge company, and you know, to be at the end of the day, they are good at what they do, right? They take a game concept like League, like they did with Runeterra, and like they did with this. So they like League, they start off with Dota. Runeterra, they start off like Magic, Hearthstone, all that kind of stuff. This, they start off Counter-Strike and Overwatch, you know, and they just make the game better. You know, like there'll be so many people that will agree with me that League of Legends is just, no, everyone should agree with me about this. League is 10 billion times better than Dota, and then, you know, Runeterra is a lot better than Hearthstone, Magic, all that stuff kind of stuff. I know I've offended a lot of people with that opinion, but it's just kind of true. I mean, it's obviously at the end of the day up to you. That's just my opinion, guys. Except for the League one. The League one's not my opinion, it's just facts. But you know, Runeterra that's an opinion based. I think that's a lot better, and it's just, you know. Anyway, but it's not about Runeterra, it's about this game, and I'm hoping this game will be a lot better than CSGO and Overwatch. So far, I think it's 10 times better. And look, it's on the League client as well, so you know, you get to connect with all your friends. All their servers, you know, League servers are pretty freaking good. Like I've been playing Riot on like League of Legends for Riot for, I don't know, like 6-7 years. I think it's only been like been hacked once, and there is such little cheating in League, and so I think, you know, there'll be the same thing with this game. You know, League of Legends is very, very good at stopping cheating, and people like destroying their servers and stuff just because they're such a, you know, multi-million-dollar company. And obviously I know a lot of people joke around about Riot's balancing scheme, but at the end of the day, how hard it is to balance like 140 people on League of Legends, they do a pretty fucking good job balancing things. So I think it's going to be, you know, there's going to be good balancing for this game, from the Riot team. Obviously this looks a lot easier to balance at this point as well. Like this, like what, like I don't know how many games, like 12 guns or some shit, and like 12 agents or some shit as well. So like the balancing is going to be a lot better from Riot as well, and they're actually going to be looking at the game like way more often and updating it. Like they full released it, and a day later they dropped an update for it, for an update for actually you know, fix some bugs and stuff like that, like a day after full release. It's pretty impressive from them. Let me just skip through some gameplay here. I think I went AFK doing something awkward. Sorry about that, lads. As you can see now, this video is going to be unedited for some good content. You get, you know, I'm one trick pony, you know, one shot pony, whatever that means. Yeah, so that's the third point there, boys. So my fourth point for you lads here today is this is one of my biggest likes about this game is it's a perfect match, like perfect mix between the agents gameplay and the gun gameplay. So my biggest negative of Overwatch is that it wasn't enough about the gun gameplay, right? There's so much more to do with the champions, you know, what are the heroes or whatever they're called in Overwatch, and it wasn't enough about the gun. And then CSGO, it's just too much about the gun gameplay, and there's not enough like cool outplay other than just being better at shooting. And like obviously there's more depth than that in CSGO, but it's very much focused on gunplay and like grenades and stuff, and like map rotations and shit, right? There's nothing cool that like your champion will do, which is what I think, you know, obviously Overwatch, that's really cool. You know, there's a lot of different things that the champions do, or heroes or whatever. But I think again, it's just too focused on that, and the gun gameplay doesn't feel very satisfying, and it's not enough about this. This is a perfect mix. Like the gun gameplay in this is so important, like, and you can get away with just being good at gun gameplay in this game, and not doing anything to do with you can literally just play this game with not doing anything with your champion, right? Obviously you'll be at a pretty big disadvantage, but like if you're really good at gun gameplay, you can get away with it. But then you can't just be like your hero can't just be like OP as fuck, or your agent can't just be OP as fuck and just like 1v9 with the like your ultimate or something and just one shot the whole map or some bullshit like that, you know. And like I'm playing the spy guy here a lot. Cypher, I'm pretty sure his name is. He's probably my favorite agent at the moment. And you're putting down some tripwires and stuff and having a camera to see flanks. It gets rid of like a lot of like, you know, having a camera and having like intel and stuff like that. It gets rid of a lot of the camping and stuff like that on champions. And there's like the set, I think jet, sorry, you know, go around corners like a lot quicker. And then there's like an echo out as well, so you can rush in, and then if you get killed you go back to your thing. And there's a lot of like cool little R's you can do that get rid of the camping, you know, there's not as much camping and stuff like that, like corner, like just sitting the angles and shit like that, which makes this game just makes this game 100 times better than CSGO, in my opinion. Like there is no reason to play CSGO now instead of Valorant, like unless you're just like, I don't know, unless I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't play this game instead of CSGO. Like this game is just 10 times better than CSGO. I just don't see a reason why you would ever play like CSGO instead of like this. It's just, man, it makes no sense to me. Like it's literally CSGO, just better. And look, that brings me on to my last point, and I know a lot of people, this is my biggest point of this game. I know a lot of people think this is stupid, but honestly it's the reason I don't play any of the games like COD, CSGO, or anything like that. I've never picked them up just because of this reason. It's because this game's so fucking pretty, man. Like this is not even good graphics I'm playing. I'm playing like medium graphics, and the game just fucking looks so nice. And like CSGO is just such an ugly like fucking game. Same with COD, like they're just so fucking ugly. Like I've just never been bothered to play those games. And this game is just so freaking pretty. And linking back to my other point before, that Riot makes it and it's a free-to-play game, that means that they're going to be releasing a lot of skins and stuff like that for the game. And it's not going to be really like, you know, like boxes and stuff. I don't think, like CSGO, which is good because, like, you know, you don't really want to be supporting gambling for young children and stuff like that. Look at this wall tap. Fuck, that's hot. Get wall tapped. Sorry boys, I got distracted by that gameplay. That wall tap was hot. What was I saying? I just got completely distracted by that wall tap. Oh yeah, that Riot makes it. They're gonna be releasing those skins, and you don't want to be supporting gambling, so it's just gonna be like buying money, you know, which is, you know, probably not good for things for children to be doing as well, like spending money on skins in a game. But honestly, it's not as bad as supporting gambling for children, which is, you know, something that is a big negative from CSGO and stuff like that. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cool skins coming up from Riot. Even the skins that are out now are really cool. I've got a mate that's a little too rich to be something good, and he bought every single skin that there is now. And yeah, the guns are freaking cool, and you can like level up your guns and stuff as well in it. So you can level up your skins, which is kind of cool. Like, so there's like things to do in the game. You know, like play more, you get more cool things. And I think a lot of the like you get to unlock a lot of skins for free as well, which is another thing that Riot does really well. Is like you don't need to spend any money on the game to have skins and cool things. Like you can just play the game to unlock like cool looking skins, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really like a big positive. I think a pretty looking game is a huge positive in my opinion. I just think it's something that a lot of games look past, and if you don't have a good looking game, like there's no point to, like, what's the point of sitting there playing a 10-hour game if the game looks shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like I play old school RuneScape, so maybe I'm a little troll with that, but I could never sit there and play COD for more than like an hour because it's just so grey and disgusting. You know, look. So this is one of the pistols that my mate has. Look how like fucking nice. Like you just sit here and play this game, right? Like just because it looks so good. And like even that, like look at that wind, you know, like that looks nice. The characters look nice. Like this, the map itself, you know, there's little details, like even on like the low graphics, which is another little like honorable mention. This is really bad for me. When you get shot, you're so slow. I shouldn't be trying to jump like that, but oh well. A little honorable mention is that I've got a pretty bad PC, and I play this game on medium graphics. It looks like this, and I stream it as well, and I barely ever get FPS drops, which I think is a massive positive. Like, it's just huge for me. Like, having a pretty game, no FPS drops, still can stream it. That's pretty important to myself because I stream on a pretty bad PC, so I need that. Look, to be real, guys, I'm just gonna go over those points real quick. That was basically all the video. I rambled on a little too much. That, you know, I would have liked this video to be a little shorter, but that's fine. You get to see some nice gameplay. I picked a little, one with a little action, I'm pretty sure, so there's some good gameplay on there. Look, go over the points real quickly. Free to play, which is my first. Pretty easy to pick up. Second, right, it's actually a pretty good company. All trolls, like troll jokes aside. It's a perfect mix between, you know, agents gameplay and the gun gameplay, and it's freaking pretty. That's my 5 top points. If you want to see more gameplay and, you know, talk to me about my opinions on this, head over to my Twitch channel. Even if you think I'm completely wrong, I would love to hear why you think I'm completely wrong. So come let me know. Even in the comments as well, I would love to, you know, get a little discussion going there with you guys in the comments. And look, guys, if you do enjoy this video, I would really appreciate the likes, just because, you know, it helps me, you know, helps me know what you guys like and what you like to see. Even if you dislike, only thing I would like to ask, if you do dislike the video, if you leave me a little comment, just let me know why, so I can actually improve it for you guys, so, you know, I can make better videos in the future. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for me. If you want to see some more gameplay, obviously head over to Twitch. But that's all for today. All right, guys, goodbye, and you guys, you know what, you have a lovely day. If you watch this far, you have a lovely day.